It's that time of year again, and everyone is in for a special treat. And what better way to get your spook on than to get yourself a limited edition Let's Go Trick-or-Treating t-shirts or hoodies. Get them before they disappear forever on November 3rd. Link will be in the description below. The Tapus. One set of Pokemon I actually really liked from Alola. Alola as a whole I really enjoyed from the Ultra Sun and Moon standpoint. Sun and Moon, however, Regardless of that, I really enjoyed what the Tapus stood as. The island protectors and ones that approve of challengers wanting to take on the island trials. The Tapus even hand select the island kahunas, so they have a big impact on how the lifestyle of the islands actually work. They are basically the rulers of the said islands they reign over. I like the Tapus a lot, and today I wanted to count down my favorites from worst to best. Now I don't hate any of the Tapus, so there won't be a lot of shade thrown. Anyways, with that being said, let's count down these island rulers. Starting off this list, we have Abbulu. Now, I don't hate this Pokemon. In fact, I actually respect what it does in the competitive meta. It's a pretty viable Pokemon. I guess what I dislike about Abbulu is because of something totally random. Are you ready? It's because of its cowbell. I really don't see the point of it. It's a guardian deity that reigns control over Ula Ula Island. In its Pokedex entries, it mentions Bulu as being super aggressive, involving it strangling enemies with plant roots. With a cowbell, can you really see that aggression? I feel it takes away from however powerful Abbulu actually can be. That's pretty much the only negative thing I have to say about Bulu. One positive thing I can say about the cowbell is that it reminds me of a skit from Saturday Night Live from the 1990s. In the skit, the band Blue Oyster Cult was performing their hit song in the studio, Don't Fear the Reaper. During their playing, Will Ferrell was hitting a cowbell and it made me laugh hysterically seeing this. So I see Abbulu and I immediately think of that skit. So I guess that skit makes it so that the good outweighs the bad of Abbulu. It's a cool Pokemon regardless. Our next Tapu on the list is Tapu Cocoa. Now, one of the things I have to say about it is that I love its name. It might sound a little silly, but it just reminds me of hot cocoa, and I love to drink hot cocoa during the winter months. But for some serious reasons, I love it for its personality and badass design. In the games, Tapu Cocoa really takes its role as guardian of Melee Melee Island seriously. I mean, right at the beginning of the game, it saves your life as you're defending Nebi from Spearow attacks. It then rewards you the sparkling stone that gets fashioned into his Z-ring for your bravery. He continues to have a presence throughout the game, looking after the denizens of Alola, which is super cool. Even in the Pokemon anime, he has a constant presence of being a guardian towards Ash, but we also see him have more of a prankster-like personality. Design-wise, he's pretty dope. He's got the giant mohawk and the cool tribal markings like the rest of the Tapus, but the really cool part is when he closes his arms together to show off that his overall design is just a giant chicken head. It's especially cool seeing it during the animation of the Tapinium Z move, Guardian of Alola. Not to mention its shiny is amazing with the sleek black through most of the body, and the creamy orange color of the highlights. Oh, and the type combination of electric and fairy is just really good. There's really nothing to dislike about this Pokemon, so don't take it being this low on the list as a bad thing. Fun fact about Tapu Fini is that it used to be my favorite Tapu. Then the one that's my favorite, I kinda just started to like a little bit more due to specific reasons. Tapu Fini is still amazing though and competitive, and its design is beyond majestic, along with its shiny. If I could shiny hunt for Tapu Fini shiny, you bet I would have suffer-setted for that a long time ago. Back to its design though, Fini reminds me of a dolphin. I've always wanted a dolphin-based Pokemon, and I think the majority of us have as well. But alas, I know it's based off of a variety of things, like a marlin, swordfish, mermaid, and even a siren. I've done a couple of videos involving the Tapus before, and I went into pretty in-depth research of what each of the Tapus represent in terms of Hawaiian gods. Fini is based off of Kanaloa, the Hawaiian deity of the ocean. Kanaloa also has an association with the underworld, and if that's true, I think I see where the inspiration where the Runes of Life came from, where you can find Tapu Fini. I think that Fini is the best idea for an island guardian, but I like just one more Tapu a tad more than Fini. And finally, my favorite Tapu is obviously Tapu Lele. There's just so much to say about this Pokemon. It's absolutely adorable how it looks like a butterfly when it's all shelled up. Its regular color palette is awesome, but its shiny really is something else. The combination of black and light pink is just great, and honestly, the best out of all the Tapus. It's also got such an airhead personality both in its dex entries and in the anime. And in a few of its entries, it mentions how it's very cruel, but it's completely unaware that it is, so it doesn't really even feel guilty about it. This is shown in the anime as well, when it completely destroys Ash's Rockruff without realizing its own strength and then getting mad at it for not healing quick enough. It's kind of messed up but also adorable in a way. I also really like using Tapu Lele in competitive as well. It's so versatile in all the different ways you can use it. However, I like to use it as a sweeper with leftovers. But you definitely can't go wrong with Choice Specs or Scarf. Heck, I even drafted it to my team when I was doing MPL, which is basically a draft league kind of like the UCL. In addition to all of that, it's also good in the TCG. Now, I'm not really a big TCG guy myself, but I have a lot of friends that play TCG and are in that community. They all agree that Tapu Lele GX is one of the best cards in the entire entire game. Almost every deck uses at least one, which is pretty crazy considering all the different cards you could potentially have in a deck. I mainly like it for how the card looks, especially the Rainbow Rare, as I feel that really fits with its theme very well. But man, at $45, I don't think I'll be getting my hands on one anytime soon. Lele is super cute, mischievous, and honestly I think I would move it to my top 5 favorite Pokemon. I love this Tapu. Well, that pretty much wraps up my rankings about the Tapus. I think overall, I was pretty positive when it came to talking about them. Like I said, I like all the Tapus and don't really have a problem with any of them. I just like Fine and Lele the most, but Coco is great in the anime and Bulu's cowbell makes me laugh. The Tapus are iconic in Alola, and to me, they're iconic to me as a Pokemon fan. What are your favorite Tapus though? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, why not leave a like and subscribe to my channel with notifications on, that way you never miss an upload. If you want to support me further, consider following my Twitch where I stream a lot of Pokemon content and Nintendo content like shiny hunting, showdown battles, and even Pokemon Mr. Dungeon Explorers of Sky speedruns, Zelda, Fire Emblem, so if you guys could come down and support, I would love that a lot. Want to support me further and gain cool perks? Check out my Patreon. Fly Jubilee, Daniel Leone, Lady Crimson, Jarrett Ruiz Austin, and Pal491 did, and I wanted to thank them personally for going above and beyond. It means the world to me. I think I'm gonna wrap this up though. I'm Mystic Umbreon, and I will see you in the future for more awesome Pokemon content.